Hey Unibros, back in September, Ubisoft brought me and a bunch of others to London to check out the setting for the new Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which comes out on October 23rd, by the way. And it was really cool. Got to go to London for the very first time, spent a few days there, got to check out the sites, hung out with some great people, Jobless Garrett, the Ubisoft staff, some of the creatures. Had an awesome time. But we got to do some really cool stuff, including private access to St. Paul's Cathedral. The place was really gorgeous. It's cool that we had it to ourselves. I'm also probably going to hell for this picture. We also had a huge dinner there. Look at this table. Absolutely insane. Speaking of food, while we're in London, we got to try a lot of authentic food like bangers and mash, and I got to try all these new ciders like orange cider, what else? Pineapple cider, kiwi cider, and of course the super fancy dinner from the St. Paul's Cathedral. Crazy dishes. Now, aside from that, we went to the Tower of London, which was really cool. It gave there was an armor museum and all these displays, a torture chamber. But I had to pick up some real gauntlets from the gift store, so definitely didn't leave without those. We also got to venture out at night, and one of the areas near our hotel was this kind of underground alleyway tunnel where there was just tons of graffiti, and apparently every night folks would combine spray paint over other people's work, but in there was what a variety, just tons of stuff. Here are a couple of my favorites, but it was absolutely stunning to see. We of course also got to play the game, so we went to this old rustic kind of warehouse, had leaks and everything, old machinery, really cool. So we went downstairs here and got to play the game. The game itself looks great. It was really nice kind of traveling around the huge open world in London and just kind of pointing out hey, I went there, I saw that, especially if you live in the UK or you're familiar, you visit a lot. It'd be nice to kind of point out, the spots you've been, the neighborhoods you recognize. There's also the rope launcher in the game, which thankfully is there. Otherwise, it would take forever to get around. But there's also the carriage that I'll show you later on. But it feels pretty good, on these grappling ropes, you're just kind of pulling yourself along. Of course, you'll have all your usual kind of an assassin, hops and, along the map. So that feels also really good. But yeah, the combat feels nice too. There's a lot of blocking and pyrotechnics. It's always really satisfying to get off that execution. But you have your two characters you can switch between, the two Fry twins. And they're both pretty similar. I think one is just more stealthy, the other one's maybe more combative. But maybe that's in my mind. Maybe it could be just their personality. But they both feel pretty good. Lots of weapons to kind of choose from and upgrade. The weapon designs are super cool. If you like to badly drive like I do, you can still do that in these carriages. Okay. I mean, I may not have been driving super seriously here, or I'll stick to that story. But definitely fun in the carriages. Wait until the end of the video. There's a little moment that I really enjoyed. Then you have your boss fights, like this one we're fighting on the train. This is London. But yeah, overall, game was a lot of fun. The visit to London was a lot of fun. And thank you for watching, guys. Check out the game. Woo! October 23rd. Thanks for watching, guys.